See, ladies and gentlemen, that is the best snapshot photo I can give you of what attitude is, what a positive attitude is. Now, you're looking at a guy, I've been through some things. I've been dumped. I've been fired. I've been foreclosed on. I've been diagnosed clinically depressed, diagnosed with a brain tumor. But here's the best one out of all of them. My junior year of high school, it's the last day of school. And in Slidell, Louisiana, where I grew up, to have a great party, all you had to do is have a large field and a lack of law enforcement, all right? And a lot of beer, all right? So we get to this, and we had goals back then. Me and my two buddies, we had about 20 parties going on, and our goal was, before we left my house, I said, we're going to hit every single party in a 30-mile radius, I promise you. And so we were on our way. We got to about the 10th party. We get there, and all the other parties were kind of getting scattered. The cops were chasing everybody around town. We get to this big field, and I never forget this night because I never forget people screaming, yelling, tossing each other on the ground, people jumping behind cars, and I never forget the smell of gun smoke. But here's the other thing I didn't forget. I didn't forget the way I felt when I looked down at my chest and told myself, you just got shot. I got shot with a 12-gauge shotgun. One bullet went through me, one bullet's still in me. And I asked God for years, 20 years before I decided to write the book. I never talked about it, never cared about it, never even thought about it. But the publisher was like, man, you really need to tell this story. I said, all right. So I sat down, wrote the whole story out. But for 20 years, I asked God, why did I get shot? And the only thing that I could come up with is that I think he wanted me to be like Lil Wayne or 50 Cent, all right? He wanted me to have a little street credit, all right? He wanted me to be like, being a motivational is kind of like being a rapper. You better have a good story when you get up here, all right? But the other thing I learned a lot through that time. I learned when, I'd never forget being in the hospital. My older brother came to me, and I'm whining like a baby. And he said, brother, you can either be a victim or a victor.